Hello, and welcome back to the Efficient Skillet. My name is Willie, and I hope that you're doing extremely well out there. I know that I am. Today I'm going to show y'all how to make a simple, tasty Asian stir fry. Okay, so when it comes to this stir fry, we're going to be using one of the staples of Asian food, and that is noodles. I got these rice noodles here at Walmart. If you look on the aisle that says Asian food, you'll find them there. They're cheap, like a couple of bucks for a box. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to take for this particular recipe, I'm going to take a half a box and I'm going to put it right in this bowl right here. And then I'm going to pour hot water on these noodles. There we go. What we want these noodles to do is just set for about 15 minutes. So let's set them aside. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a chicken breast and we're going to trim all the fat off of it. Once you trim the fat off of it, then what you want to do is plop it there on the board here. And then what you want to do is put your hand on it like this, and then take your knife, make sure your knife is nice and sharp. And what you want to do is just butterfly this thing like this. Butterfly this large chicken breast like that. There we go. The next thing what we're going to do is we're going to gently take this rolling pin here, and we're just going to kind of flatten it and thin it out a little bit more. What this will do is it'll make your chicken thinner, and it'll make it also tenderer whenever you beat the heck out of it like this. Well, we're gently beating it up, okay? We're being nice about it, all right? Then what we're going to do is cut this in half after we butterflied it and worked it down a little bit. Then what we're going to do, and then after cutting it in half, what we're going to do is we're going to just start cutting very thin little pieces of chicken until all the chicken is cut into thin little pieces. Once you get your chicken cut up, just set it aside. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some vegetables here. We got our I'm using broccoli floretts. What you want to do is sort of like that broccoli salad we did a couple of weeks ago. Just get this down into little bite-sized little pieces. And the way you measure this out is your food will be in 3 equal parts. You're going to have 1/3 of it's going to be chicken, 1/3 of it's going to be broccoli, and the other third's going to be the noodles. And then all the other stuff is spices and stuff, and we'll cover all that. After 15 minutes, drain your noodles. Next, we're going to take 4 large cloves of garlic, and what we want to do is not crush them this time, but we want to peel them without crushing them. And that's still very easy to do, especially with large cloves. See how easy that was? Peeled that just like that. Okay. Peel your large cloves of garlic. Once you have your 4 large cloves of garlic peeled, what you want to do is slice them into thin little garlic chips, like this. Be careful with this knife. I've told y'all before, be careful. The best knife users in the world can still cut themselves, so be very careful with these things. They're sharp. You can cut yourself very easily. Anyway, slice your garlic, 4 large cloves of garlic into thin little garlic chips. Okay, so we're ready to go here. Now, what I've done is I've got my electric skillet turned all the way up, maximum heat. I've got it nice and hot. And before you get started on this, you want to have all your ingredients at your fingertips, pre-done up, like broccoli already cut up, the chicken already cut up, the garlic cut up, the noodles ready to go, because it goes pretty fast because it's cooked at a very high temperature in this skillet. So what we're going to do is put just a little bit of olive oil in there. We're going to do that. Then we're going to take, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in our chicken. You can tell when it's ready because it's starting to smoke a little bit. That's what you want. Get your chicken in there. Start moving it around. And what you want to do is go ahead and salt it. I'm going to put in 3 pinches of kosher salt. We'll put a little bit of pepper. So what you want to do is salt and pepper it to taste. Now we're going to go ahead and start putting in, not the broccoli, I'm sorry, the garlic. Remember the little garlic chips? We're going to go ahead and put those in. Let them, everything get kind of crispy and scorched. That's what we're shooting for here. As those are cooking, next thing we're going to do is we're going to now put in our broccoli. This is uncooked broccoli. Stir it down in there, and we don't want it to be fully cooked. We want it to have some crunch to it. Put it down in there. And let it start getting tenderized, but not till the point till it's mushy. We don't want, mushy isn't good, okay? No mushies. No mushies allowed. Okay, this has been cooking and I've been moving it around for about 2.5 minutes now. What I'm going to do now is take some soy sauce and just put it in about like this much. What that soy sauce is going to do is it's not only going to season it up nicely, but it's going to give it a nice, pretty brown stain color. It's really nice. Okay, with the pan empty now, we're just gonna take a nice clean wet rag. Be careful, still very hot. Just give it a little wipe. Kind of knock some of this stuff out of there. There we go. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do, our pan's still nice and hot. We're just gonna put a little more olive oil in there. Move it around. Then we're going to take 3 nicely whipped together eggs. Once you get your eggs in there, you just want to kind of do this. This is where we put our noodles in. So we're going to take those noodles that we drained, drop them down in here. The eggs kind of wrap it all up together, as you're about to see. Okay. Now we bring our other stuff back into the pan. And carefully put it all together in one harmonious, tasty, Asian-y, delicious-y, stir-fried dish. See how that soy sauce gives it that nice brownness? And there we go, folks. Asian stir fry. Okay, we're gonna take this out of the pan now. Let's turn our heat off. Wow, wow. That's good. That's a good Asian dish right there. Man. Forgive me for pigging out, but this is good. Very simple. Wow, that'll make a happy family there, folks. That'll feed about 4 people. It's very simple to do. The main ingredients was 3 things: rice noodles, 1 chicken breast, and a little bowl of broccoli floretts, reduced into little bite-sized things. The rest is just spices like garlic and soy sauce, salt and pepper, olive oil. Really easy to do. It's ready very quickly. So if you want to do a fast, easy, satisfying, delicious meal for your family, that's a good way to go. So anyway, I hope you try it and I hope you like it. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button, and you can email us, efficientskillet@gmail.com.